To UJK Media Roundtable. It's a ED Day special media roundtable. Welcome everybody. Top journalists sit to dissect all the top stories that have been making headlines throughout the week. And here we are shooting live from Cafe Olimaco, the big sponsors of the media roundtable. Welcome everybody. As usual, we'll start with a 10 seconds introduction from all the members of this panel, and then we introduce our first topic for discussion. There you go. Introduction first. I think I'll start with my extreme right, one of our senior journalists.
Yes, as you put it, it is Eid Day for the Muslims, Eid Mubarak. I'm Alex Semererwa. You're welcome, our viewers.
And all the followers.
Assalamu alaikum, Islam wenzangu.
Wa alaikum salam.
This is it, and we are here. My name is Vikeke Simon. I'm proud to be part of this day as we celebrate Eid al-Fitr.
Eid al-Dhuha.
Eid al-Dhuha.
Jerome.
We need to learn, yeah?
Let's listen from Jerome.
Okay, please. I welcome all our viewers from wherever you're watching us from. My name is Jerome Kule Bitswande, and
Cool Bits.
well, also known as Cool Bits in some other circles. One of my former friends suggested that should be my
Your brand name.
trademark. Nonetheless, assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers.
Wa alaikum salam. Madam Jolie, welcome.
You know, if you are talking about talking any word, I'm not sure of, but I wish Muslims the best day
Just say Eid
and
Mubarak.
the season.
Eid Mubarak is easy.
Mubarak.
Yeah.
Eid Mubarak. Meaning what? That is my challenge.
Happy Eid.
Oh, happy Eid.
She doesn't know
Eid
Kiswahili.
Mubarak. That is
The only lady in Kasesa who can't speak Kiswahili.
No. I can speak my own
Thank you
Swahili.
thank you so
You know
much.
the Swahili we speak at Bonn.
Thank you so much, Madam
Yeah.
Jolie. I'm the host. My name is Zukash. In case I need to remind, my name is Zukash International and I'm the host. Welcome everybody. Eid Mubarak to all the Muslims all over the world. Muslims from Uganda in the diaspora and Muslims worldwide. Eid Mubarak. How do I look, Jolie?
Ah, you look smart.
Oh, thank you so much. Off we go. To our menu tonight. Jerome Master Matter. Off we go. Our first topic tonight, we're going to talk about the DP's rift. We're asking these media personnel whether DP is on a sink, especially at a time where they're losing majority of their big figures. To mention but a few is the Lord Mayor of Kampala, Salongo areas, Lukwago, and many other MPs are crossing to other parties. Namboze is on the way. Since when is on the way, Namboze seems to be on the way after making remarks on national TV that all his fans, his campaigners, his agents have crossed to NUP, National Unity Platform for Bobi Wine. So they're asking him asking her what she's waiting for. So that calls for speculation that Namboze could be on the way to NUP. We saw many other candidates in Mwanga, Kivumbi and all threatening to quit DP. Does DP has a future as political party? Is it on the sink? I want to start with Mr. Ali this issue. Mr. Ali, I believe in political parties. Big figures of the political parties make a political party great. As DP is losing majority of their big figures, do you think they are on a very quite sloppy rift?
Yes, thank you very much, Party International, as you always call yourself.
Thank you.
I think to me, DP should be a caste party. Because these DP losing members, prominent members, it has not begun today. Actually, in 1964, the leader of opposition by then and the leading DP member actually was the Secretary General, Basil Bataringaya, crossed to UPC. Now, again, we see when Museveni came to power, he scooped people like Samuel Gerere, he scooped people like Maria Mutagamba. So this crossing is not new. But of course, there is no party which would like its prominent members to cross. Therefore, it is a blow to the DP. Because if you look at the likes of Medal Segona, Elias Lukwago, actually the big fish was been recently hooked by FDC. If you look, the Namboze is on his way. So to me, it points on a bigger problem in the DP, possibly with now we shall begin questioning the leadership qualities of Norbert Mao as the leader of DP, But also, we have also to interrogate the fact that the DP, as we knew from behind, it was a Baganda party. The Baganda assumed that DP was their party, and therefore they could fight any person who was from outside the region to take over DP. That's why, since Mao took over the leadership of DP, Mao has not settled on his, he has been fighting. We saw the Lukwago, the Namboze forming up the Subi, the head of the pressure group. So to me, it's not good news. But also, other than DP, FDC also has suffered. There has been massive exodus of prominent members from FDC to other parties. The recent one being Katiano was doing yesterday, who crossed over to Mungu.
Who I thought would cross to NUP. That's what I thought, because when you remember his victory in Arua municipality recently, Bobi Wine was the chief campaigner. Many people thought Bobi Wine contributed a lot towards his winning. That's why he lost even his driver, Yasin Kauma. You remember in the Arua saga.
Yes.
So many people, me inclusive, thought Kasano Wadri, if he was to cross, he was going to move to NUP. I was beaten by surprise seeing him in Alliance.
Yeah, but however, Joel Senyonyi, the spokesperson of NUP, actually had to put it somehow in a better way. He said that whatever the case, the target is post changing. Whether you come from NUP, whether you come from ANT, the agenda is one.
Okay.
So according to him, he said it was not something big.
The agenda is one. This is why I want to bring in Jerome Corbett. Do they really have the same agenda if they are crossing either sides? And by the way, do you see any future for DP? Because crossing for crossing, opposition for opposition, they need to call it agenda is one.
I have argued before, and I'll still make this argument, that I don't think that political parties have a huge role they play in the politics. NUP, I'm not convinced that
Political
is...
parties, opposition parties.
I'm saying political parties. I was very clear. I also don't think that NUP is a political party per se. Because if you read the Political Party and Organizations Act, a political party should have a constitution governing it. I don't think that the current status of NUP, if it has a constitution, I don't think the constitution has been followed in determining its leadership. You need to interrogate, for example, how did Robert Kyagulanyi become president of NUP? Because there are two things that we are confusing. There was people power, a political pressure group, and there was NUP, a political party by Mr. Chibalama, founded by Mr. Chibalama in 2004. Those things cannot be the same. Even when they try to marry, there is a legal framework that is supposed to guide that process properly for Mr. Kyagulanyi to become president. And I think for people like Kassiano Wadri not to become party to NUP, I think it is not just I think it is only logical. It's only logical because I strongly believe that if you believe so much in constitutionalism, I think NUP still has a lot to do to metamorphose into NUP or people power still has a lot to do to metamorphose into a political party. But now I got your question why you say is DP singing? And like I told you, I think time for political parties is fast spent. The time we have now is for political pressure groups. And that's why, if you remember quite clearly, earlier I did argue that the People's Government or Dr. Kizza Besigye, who leads pressure groups, could be more popular than FDC. And so is Mr. Museveni, who also leads another pressure group. The advantage with Mr. Museveni is that he is in power. So his NRM is seemingly stable. And that's why you don't even see people moving from his party so easily. But to be honest, I don't think that even these that are in opposition are in genuine opposition. Many people will not be in opposition if they don't see direct benefits from being in opposition. Even here in Uganda, you will realize that many
We have some certain percentage of males in opposition.
they are not necessarily mold. It is survival for the fittest. Everyone is looking for a way to survive. You see, we are a country where we have so many people who are unemployed. We have very many people that have gone to school, and everyone is struggling. Everyone is finding a way to survive. So we have so many people who are simply opposition, perhaps because they can use the opposition ticket to land the next seat.
This is what I want to bring in Bikeke Simon. Well, Simon, as a journalist and activist and all the titles, do you really think 7 titles, like Johnny says? Do you really think
Coordinator of freelance journalists in East Africa?
Simon, do you really think moving from DP to no, DP to FDC, or the other to the other, one opposition party to the other, is actually a gain? Does it impact anything?
Like my colleague Rizwan has said, having people who are not employed is a big problem to this. You have just said it, yes, being someone for freelancers, Eastern Africa, it means I work with those people who are looking for survival in the whole East African, setup. These are people who are not employed, people who study. They have ideas, but because they lack a platform to address their issues, this is why you see them joining different political parties. Now if we go back to politics. Is there opposition in opposition? I think it could be something we could add. I think the opposition will still echo this. Have failed to front what they want. If it is removing the legal regime, you are not supposed to bring many people. Set an agenda, say, look, if you have written 7, His Excellency now goes there. And we say, after 5 years, College Rome is going to be out.
Kumra Promotions, did I say YBD? Well, I'll not forget our biggest sponsors of the day, Cafe Olimako. Come and have a taste of a beautiful coffee in Western Uganda,
The
like
best,
Jerome.
the best in Western Uganda.
Jerome says it's the best.
If you've been to Western Uganda
Sure.
and you've not had your coffee at Cafe Olimako, then you haven't tasted the best
Come to
coffee.
Cafe Olimako and have the best coffee. My name is Ukash. Hello, God. Salute everybody.